When I'm gone, please remember. When I'm gone, please surrender. When I'm gone, please remember. When I'm gone, please surrender.
This is the main one. So obviously for the 2017 Street Car Racing Championship, first place. Yeah, look, you know, there's not much to be said. I'm probably going to be repeating myself a bit, but fine motor car, fine driving, takes his motor racing seriously. Of course, that's Paul Clark.
It's taken me 7 years to get here, so it wasn't an easy road, but kept chiseling away and eventually got there. It did help that Andrew was out a couple of meetings.
Amen to that.
But hey, in the famous words, you know, you've got to be in it to win it. So you know, that's part of motor racing. You've just got to be there to long enough and drive hopefully fast enough to take out the trophy. But just to give you a bit of history of what sort of led up to this year is, I had a fairly bitter sort of end to 2015 where I sort of led the championship up to the last race, and then I had an engine failure down at Collie, and that pretty much blew the whole year's championship away. So I suppose for me it was just having another crack at it and see if I could take it eventually, and thank God I did, because I don't know if I could have enough energy to do it again, but no, I'm sure I can. But it's just budget, time, you know, the car working every single meeting, and I had a close call at the previous meeting where, you know, ran on 4.5 cylinders, but, you know, luckily Denver's car blew a diff in the last race. And, you know, I've just got to rely on other cars breaking down, basically. But hey, you know, that's what racing's about. Yeah, that's it. But you know, so last year was like a late year, and you know, getting the head rebuilt, and luckily the bottom was okay. And then I put a new gearbox, and I thought that would be a straight-in affair, but that was a major engineering bit of work to get that all working. But got back in the car, and as you do after a year off, you think, oh geez, can I remember how to drive this thing again? And it's like, yeah, you do half a lap, and it all comes back, and you're having fun again. And hopefully you're as fast as the year before, or 2 years before. But when you get sort of a bit older, you do realise that to get as fast as you did a few years ago, you've got to try harder. You know, so for you guys that are a bit younger than me, well, you're actually looking at a decline. So you better start winning now, because it gets bloody harder as you get older. So yeah, you know, just that's why I'm in a race against the time. You know, so like how many seasons have I got left where I can still drive faster than you bastards? So, and horsepower. Hey, don't believe dyno curves and all that. That was just to psych you out, okay? You like that? Yeah, it worked. It worked. But you know, look, obviously, I'd like to, you know, thanks go to my amazing pit crew, the 2 days over there, and Sam and my brother Michael that couldn't be here. You know, they're just phenomenal. You know, pretty much don't have to think that much about the car. I just sort of walk out of it like some prima donna and let them to it, and you know, sit there and do the vehicle and psych myself up for the next race or something, and you know, do the mental visualization, and that goes on for about 2 hours. And no, it doesn't really, because they keep giving me shit all the time, so I can't concentrate on a bloody thing. But anyway, you know, they run around and measure tyre pressures and temperatures, and then I just ignore all those figures. Don't tell them that. No, I do pay a lot of attention, but it does keep them busy, so that's good. It keeps them out of trouble. And of course, you know, the other, my wife obviously, who supports me 100%. And I did write a little spiel for the cams thing, and I was thinking, oh, what do I say about my wife? And it's like, yeah, well, she supports me even though she actually knows exactly what I spend on my car. Now that's pretty amazing, really, because I bet how many of you guys, spouses, know exactly how much you're spending. You probably do, because you probably pay the bill. But anyway, yeah, Craig, sorry. So anyway, she knows, oh yeah, how much did that new motor cost? Oh yeah. How many tens, go on and multiply it, yeah. So yeah, she knows exactly how much racing costs. But I say, well, you amortise it over a number of years, so that motor actually doesn't cost you that much. It sort of should last 5 years, so it's only 10 grand a year, so it's fine. So it's just how you sell it, that's all. And so look, she supports me 100% and realises if I'm not racing, then I'm a bit cranky. So and I'm just going to waste money on some other project that's not going to give me a trophy. So anyway, so she's happy. And you know, I have a pile of friends and supporters that come out, and that's great. And you know, the only problem is I then feel a bit of pressure to win, and you know, at least do something spectacular as I go past the clubhouse. So I sort of wave occasionally. You might, if you don't get disturbed, you see me waving, I'm actually waving at the guys. You know. I can't see you, but I wave. And like one time they said, oh, we're all going to flash as you go past, and I went, well, there's no point because I can't see you, but the cameraman who's got the zoom lens can, so better watch out. So look, just to run through what sort of went down on the last meeting, because you know, there was 3 people, myself, Denver and Brad, that had a mathematical chance of winning, and it was like, I don't know, I've never really had that sort of pressure where I'm sitting there going, oh right, okay, shit, if I have shit, you know, usually I turn up at a race meeting, whatever happens, and you just go and drive it, whereas this time I felt, shit, I've got pressure here, I've got to bloody win this, because I don't want to have to come back here next year and try to win it again. So, and it's like, I could tell, like, Denver was in the garage next to me, and we spent the whole time not looking at each other.
That's just Denver.
That's right. I was just doing the blue steel the whole time. And you know, it was very tense. Anyway, so then went out and got P1. I thought, oh, okay, well that's the first hurdle, but hey, the car could blow up the first race meeting or whatever. Had a shit start. Anyway, got the first race and I thought, oh shit. Okay, well that's but something's going to happen in the second race. And yeah, sure enough, Brad got past me, the bastard. Anyway, I thought I did a really great overtake, but then he told me his intercooler hose blew off. So I thought, oh well, shit. Maybe it was a good overtake, even if his intercooler hose hadn't fallen off.
Clean. It was clean.
It was clean. It looked like a good overtake on the video anyway. Because after that, I didn't see it, so that was good. You were behind me, linking around until I lapped you.
No, you were waving that right. Waving.
So, and then after the second race, Denver came over and congratulated me and said, oh, you won the day. It's like, finally I could bloody relax and enjoy the third race. But there was still pressure to win it, but it was fun, but it was the first time I really felt the pressure, and yeah, I can imagine, the top level guys who their wages depend on this racing, I don't know how they do it, because, it is pretty nerve-wracking when you're sitting on the grid and your foot's on the clutch and you think, oh geez, I hope my foot doesn't slip off before the start, and when's that 5-second board coming up, all this sort of stuff, and but that's part of the adrenaline rush of the whole sport, and that's what I love it. And the guys who we compete against, ultra competitive, but the thing I love about it is that everyone's pretty clean, there's no biffo and stupid stuff, which, running for sheep stations when really you take someone out and they're out for the year, if not forever. So, we realise that we're all unlimited budgets and we're not here to take other people out because, hey, it's only a wooden trophy, it's not like you're going to get any money for it or whatever. But it's such a fantastic category, love it, and I'll be back next year. Cheers, guys.